Oh my gosh, I've got gray hairs. That's just perfect. Okay, so I might have to cut some of that out. Yeah. Anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. It is still the first of the year while I'm recording this. It's late at night. But still the first of the year. So I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season. I just kind of wanted to give you guys some channel updates and let you know that I have not fallen off the face of the planet. You know, just been very busy. So the first thing is hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all that jazz, because you already know, because everybody asks you. So these things really help out the channel, and yeah, if you could do that, that would be wonderful. Anyway, what's been going on? We lost a family member last year. It was very sudden, and then the aftermath of that was trying to handle the estate. There was just so much going on that I really just couldn't keep up with trying to do the YouTube channel. So, and in addition to that, we actually have another family member who is battling a very serious condition, and that's kind of been the foremost thing on our minds. You can probably understand that. So we've just been, you know, kind of dealing with that stuff. So for the apartments, not a whole lot has been done, unfortunately. I have one video that was filmed in late July, early August. I think it was actually like July 30th. I will get that posted as soon as I can. I just have not had a lot of time to do editing. So, let's see. I have a video with the Heston tractor. Just another way of unloading a large round bale if you don't have bale spikes. So, I think it's kind of interesting to watch, and if you don't know how to do it, then maybe this will be informative. And I will edit and post that video as soon as I can. I have notes over here, that's why I keep looking that way. There. That way. Okay. Alright, so newest development is we have a new property. It's a single-family home. It has a one-car oversized garage and a decent lot that comes with it, a good-sized lot. So when we got this property, we didn't think it needed a whole lot. We had a building inspector look at it, and he identified the roof as needing replaced, which we knew. The only heating it had was an old floor furnace, and we decided we did not like that. So we're going to be removing that, and we purchased some mini splits to put into the home. So, yeah. So, as we started going through this building, we kind of realized that it needed more than we originally thought. And there was some things about it that really started bothering us. And we kind of asked ourselves, we said, you know, would we want to rent this place for the price that we are wanting to ask? And the answer was no, we would not. So let me adjust my camera. Yeah. Okay. There. Now I fill more of the screen, and that's a good thing, right? Anyway, so we decided that this house needed some remodeling. If you've noticed, I guess I should say, we could have done just the minimum that the inspector said, and we probably could have done that quickly and gotten it rented. Again, there's some things that were really bothering us, And as you may have noticed by now, I never leave well enough alone. So anyways, the things that we identified as being the biggest problems. One, the bathroom is too small. You can pretty much barely fit one person in there. And in addition to that, they had put this really thin particle pressed board down on the floor and then covered that in layers of tile. There had been some leaks, so the original hardwood floor has some damage to it, and that would have continued if I had not gotten irritated and pulled up the tile. So we found that, we ended up removing the toilet, and we were discussing it, and we decided that the bathroom needed to be larger. So in order to do that, we actually have to push a wall out, and so we'll have to get, building permits and plans approved for that. And what I'll try to do is I'm going to try to get plans made up of the original floor plan and some plans for the remodeling. And the interesting thing about this house is that it only has one build date. If you guys understand what that means, is sometimes there's a property built and then it's remodeled at a different time, and they call that the adjusted day it was built or time it was built. This one says it was built in 1949, but there is a window behind the bathroom, and that window opens up into a hallway. So I believe that this house was originally constructed possibly much earlier and then rebuilt in 1949, and I've got to see if I can find the records on that, if there are any. But this definitely was not the original construction of the house. I mean, there would be no reason for having a window in a hallway a window that from the bathroom opens into a hallway. That doesn't make sense. So that was originally the back of the house, and then they added on to it. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes. The other thing that we identified as needing remodeling was, I don't know if any of you watch Graham Stephan. He dealt with this issue recently too, is where you have to walk through one bedroom to get to another bedroom. And I think in his house there was 2 access points to the second bedroom. One was through the bedroom and the other was through the bathroom. Well, in this house the only access is through the other bedroom. So you have to walk through a bedroom to get to the other bedroom. And we just really did not like that. So what we're going to be doing is opening up walls and putting in a doorway from the laundry room, which goes into that little weird hallway that's behind the bathroom, and then into the second bedroom, so you can access it without having to walk through the other bedroom. Now you have to go through the laundry room, through the kitchen and through the laundry room, but at least it will have its own access. And the third problem that we found was the kitchen and the laundry room are right next to each other. There's like a little island separating them. But the only place for the refrigerator is back in the corner of the laundry room behind the back door. So we didn't really like this, and we want to move the refrigerator into the kitchen, and the only way to do that is put the refrigerator where the stove was supposed to be. And so then we have to move the stove, and to do that we have to remove some of the counter space and some cabinets to move the stove and the refrigerator. And the other thing that we're going to be doing is adding a small dishwasher like the 18-inch dishwashers. So yeah, we weren't planning on remodeling a bunch of stuff in the kitchen, but it kind of worked out that way. The other problem that we found was there was a bunch of tile on the floor in the kitchen. It was the glue down tile, you know, the self-adhesive whatever, and we removed that. We found more tile underneath. Please don't layer tiles, guys. Seriously, it's very, very annoying. Don't layer tiles. It's a pain in the butt to remove, and it causes floor damage because moisture is bound to get underneath there, and then it's, you know, gonna start molding. Anyway, so we removed the tiles and removed the other tiles, and we got down to the bottom layer, which was black mastic. So we are using a wallpaper steamer to remove that, and in these little, like, it's like 6 inches by 12 inches that you can remove at one time, and you have to let it sit there for like 5 minutes steaming before you can remove it. Oh, so much fun. Can't you see how much fun I've had doing that? I'm about halfway through the kitchen. I still have a small hallway that's in front of the pantry, because there is a pantry underneath the stairs that are right next to the kitchen. The pantry is going to stay a pantry. We might add some shelving in there, but I've been busy trying to remove this stuff, and we've had other people helping with other sections of the house. So far, we have gotten most of the ceilings down. Oh, that's another issue. They have this paneling, this very thin, you know, pressed board paneling all over the place, and including on the ceiling, and a lot of it was starting to come down. It was starting to wear out. So we pulled that down, found that it had about 3.5-inch fiberglass insulation up there, which maybe for between the floors is okay, but not as attic insulation. That's not adequate. So, and when we pulled that down, we also found mouse droppings. So now we have mice that we've got to deal with. I'm hoping that they have actually left the building because they look kind of old. But if we find fresh ones, or if we actually see the mice, then we're going to have to deal with that. Anyhow, we have pulled most of the ceilings down to expose the joists for the upstairs and some of the roof rafters, roof trusses. Sorry, it's late. Okay, give me a break. It's late. I might not use the right terminology right now. Anyway, when we pulled the ceiling down, I did notice that the insulation just wasn't adequate, and so we will probably be putting maybe some spray foam up there. We may also, we already bought some of the foam board with the radiant barrier and, you know, air barrier and vapor barrier. That's what I was trying to think of. So it's got the radiant barrier and it's the vapor barrier, and anyways, it's got all that fancy stuff on it. So we're going to start putting that stuff up, and then we're going to properly drywall the ceilings. Almost every light fixture needs replaced. They either don't work, which we have to figure out if that's the fixture itself or the electrical. So, well, I shouldn't say that. There's some that don't work. Others do work, so I don't know why I'm so itchy. I really don't. I don't know if I got fiberglass on me, or I shouldn't have, I don't think. Anyway, so yeah, so we've got that project going on. I do have videos. I think I may have already stated that. I don't even know. Like I said, it's late. So I have videos. I'm doing these a little bit differently than I did the apartments. We're not filming all day long. I'm kind of just going in and giving updates. So the videos are shorter. Most of them are only a couple of minutes. And I will post those as soon as I can. Again, I just really haven't had a whole lot of time for editing. I've been too tired when I get home at nighttime, and there's just been so much going on that it really just hasn't been on my mind. So I'm going to try to start getting these videos posted again as best as I can. You may have to just be patient with me. And if you have been patient with me, thank you very much for being patient with me. So the videos aren't on the little house. I don't know. I'm hoping you guys will still find them informative and interesting. I think you will. So it's not going to have a bunch of the time lapse though. I've decided to kind of do away with that. It was kind of funny to watch sometimes, but it took too much time and effort to edit those videos. So I'm just going to be doing some short update videos on our progress. And if I do, if we do have something during the day that I think you guys will find useful, I will certainly record that. But it's just not going to be all the time lapse that we had before. So I think that's it for right now. I hope that you guys all have a great New Year. If you had New Year's resolutions, then go for it. Just go out and do it. I think that's it. Please follow us and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I reminded you twice now, so you can't forget. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.